video today, I want to do my Snapchat Q&A. A couple of my friends asked me a couple questions, and I added some too. So here we go. One of my friends asked me, how did I know Daniel was the one when we met? I would say, when we started talking first, I didn't know he was the one, because it was just the first time we started talking and stuff like that. But when we met, when we first met, it just something about him. He's over there, but something about him just attracted me more to him. And when we was talking, it was a little bit, different because we didn't really meet in person yet. But when we met, it was everything changed and stuff. And I didn't know he was the one until we met and got to know each other and got to be around each other more. And since then we've been together for 2 years now, and we're married and have a kid and have our daughter together. She also asked, how many kids do I want? How many kids do I want? I always tell everybody I want 20 kids, but I have to kind of get that down to a lower number. But I think maybe seven at the most. My friend asked me, what is my favorite place in this world? I think she said that it meant where I want to go visit and stuff. I like tropical islands, and I want to go to Dubai one day just because it looks so beautiful, and that's the place where I want to visit. And it's hot too, so I like that. So my aunt asked, when is your wedding? We got married in July of last year, 2016, July 2nd. And we're having our wedding reception this July 8th of 2017. Another question I got was, am I gonna have a mixed wedding? Because I'm African and my husband is American. Am I gonna have a mixed wedding? I want it to be mixed because of the fact that he doesn't really know our culture and stuff like that, and I want to mix it together where it's American culture and African culture, and then it's all fun for everybody and everybody can enjoy it. So hopefully that we can do that. And for July, right now I'm just trying to find a venue and trying to find different things that I need before the wedding. I have about 4 months left, I think. Alright. 5 months. I am bad with math, you guys, but hopefully everything will work together, even if we have to do everything last minute, but hopefully we don't have to do all that. So, yeah. That was a good question, though. I liked that because of just the cultural differences, and, we,
at least 8 hours.
We don't have the same, Americans have different weddings and Africans have different weddings. I mean, it would be different if if we were both Africans, but we're not. So you have to incorporate both cultures together and make it one big fun wedding. But my mom wants it to be more religious and have it's called duff, and it probably will be that, or if it won't, we'll talk about it and see what happens. Hope everybody's invited. If you know me, hit me up and I will give you the details when July comes. The other question is, are you afraid of heights? Yes, I'm afraid of heights. Okay. I'm afraid of falling from high places. I don't like riding roller coasters. Whenever I go to an amusement park or something, I don't like riding roller coasters because all the swirling around and going up. I can't do that. What movies could I watch over and over and still love? I love Forrest Gump. That's my favorite movie, and I can watch that.
Jane and Silent Bob Strike Back.
That's your favorite movie. Also, I'd have to say, Finding Nemo. That's a little kid's movie, but I like that movie, and I can watch it always.
Magic Mike.
I've never seen Magic Mike.
No, but I'm sure you watch it constantly.
No, I don't.
Wieners all up in your face.
Yeah, no. Another question is occupations I wanted to be when I was a kid, when I was younger.
You do know this isn't recorded, right?
Shut up.
No, it stopped at 2.5 minutes.
Are you serious?
No, I'm fucking with you.
Oh my god. Fucker. Oh my god. Occupations I wanted to be when I was younger, before he tried to say that my thing wasn't recording or whatever. But I wanted to become a doctor. A doctor. Like, I always change around to being a doctor, a nurse, a surgeon, which I did start going to school to become a neurosurgeon. But now I think I just want to work in administration and management for like hospitals, stuff like that. Work in the management office. Do I always smile for pictures? No, I don't really like my smile, even though I have good teeth, but like I just don't like my smile. But I try. Like the only place that I actually smile for pictures, and it doesn't look awkward, is Snapchat, because I'm taking my own selfies and I pretend to smile. It's good to smile. So like I can laugh and smile at home, but taking a picture and stuff like that, it's kind of hard. I don't know. I don't really like my smile most of the time. The other question is, do you ever count your steps when you walk? I always do. I always count. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Wherever I go, like I count wherever. Like if I'm stepping and I'll be like 1, 2, and I take another step, 4, 5, just so on. I mean, it's kind of weird. I'm a weird person, but that's yeah. And the other question is, do I prefer Walmart, Target, or Kmart? I would say it's 50-50. When I was growing up, we used to shop at Target. Kmart. That's where we used to shop. Whenever we used to shop at Target, the only time we went to Target when I was growing up is, I was going to 9th grade, and I needed to get a swimsuit for swim class, and it was mandatory, so I had to like go and find it. I went to all the stores. Me and my dad, he took me, and I went to all the stores, and I couldn't find anything. So then we went to Target, and I found a swimsuit, that was good, and I always wore something over my swimsuit, because you had to wear it, so you couldn't just like not wear a swimsuit, or your points were getting deducted. But I like Kmart. Too. Yeah, I like Kmart. We used to shop there when I was younger. Now I don't shop there at all. Walmart, I love Walmart. I go there all the time. I bought a couple stuff. For when Aurora was a little bit smaller, I went to Target and spent a lot, because their clothes are pretty nice, and I wanted baby clothes. I got her and her little cousin, Daniel's niece, I got them a couple outfits from there. But that was the only time I went. I don't go there anymore. And Walmart, we go there all the time because we live close to it, and their stuff is like, it's good, and it's not like, not too costly. So, but that's pretty much. Continuing for my questions. Who's your favorite person in this world? My favorite person in this world would have to be my daughter, Aurora. I love her to death. She is my favorite person from the day I found out I was gonna have her. The day I got pregnant and all that. Yeah, I wouldn't say anybody else would be my favorite person. Just kidding. My husband is also my favorite person. My family, my family and friends are people that I love and admire. but my favorite person in this world would be my daughter.
There's two.
The other question is, what language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? I would say, like, my native language is one that I want to be fluent in, because I guess right now I'm struggling. Like, I mean, I could speak my language, and I'm African, but I'm Kenyan, Somalian mixed. Like, that language, I need to, like, learn it. The one I'm fluent in right now is English. Besides English, I want to be fluent in my native language, and I want to learn French and Spanish. I used to study Spanish, but now I don't anymore. But I can understand when some people are talking to me, or I can say some stuff back. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What's the first amusement park you've been to? The first amusement park I've been to is Cedar Point, if that's an amusement park. I would say Cedar Point. I've been there twice. I think 2014 after I graduated high school, and in 2012 I think. It was kind of a year or two apart when we went. What would you name your son if you had one? If me and Daniel if we have a son,
I'll go pick up the other one.
I want to name him Ali because of my last name being Ali, and I want a son named Ali. But my husband thinks that, like, if you say Ali, that would sound like Ali or something like that. Because some people pronounce that name different, and people will know that name just because it's like they say, "Oh, Muhammad Ali." I'm like, yeah, but his name is just Ali. There's no all that other stuff in there. How many countries have you been to? How many countries have I been to? I've been to 3, I would say. I've been to Kenya, Tanzania, and been here in America. I was born in Kenya. I've been to Tanzania. I have family there. And we moved to America. I think that's countries, right? I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's countries. Question would be, the other question would be, how did I meet Daniel? We met. How did I meet? We met. We started talking online. We was talking on this dating site, and he messaged me first. I mean, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't say it wasn't like looking, but he was looking. That's a funny story. I mean, it's not funny. It's an adorable story. But yeah, we met online on a dating site. Back in 2014. It was December of 2014. I was like, close down. And then, but we met in person in January. So, yeah. Those are all the questions. Thanks everyone for all the questions that they asked me, and it meant a lot, even though I didn't have too many questions, but those are pretty good. So thank you everyone. Stay tuned for more videos. Hit the like button, subscribe. Those are all the questions. Thanks everyone for all the questions that they asked me, and it meant a lot, even though I didn't have too many questions, but those are pretty good. So thank you everyone. Stay tuned for more videos. Hit the like button, subscribe, share the video.